Hey everybody, so today's the day that I'm going to be getting on the track for the first time. We got the car all loaded up. It's also going to be my first time driving there with the truck and the trailer. But I took it for a rip around the block yesterday and it felt good. I'm excited. We're also going to get the Mustang out. We got so many rims. We got a tire machine, changed them all out. Spent an entire weekend doing that. So we're ready to go and I'll see you there. So I wanted to recap a little bit on how the weekend went. From the beginning, Saturday, mostly just stuck to the skid pad all day. But it was nice taking my car there, myself driving the truck for the first time. I really like doing that. We met up with our buddy Dana. And him and Josh were checking out my car, which is surprising because Dana drives a 350Z and Josh drives a Mustang. Both cars are way cooler than mine. But I appreciate the attention. I don't care. So we spent all day on the skid pad having fun, just taking a chill. I didn't want to burn through too many tires, which ended up being just every tire we brought. Saturday night, we ended up changing out all the tires that we brought until like 10 o'clock, and then I'm like, we're going to bed. But it was really nice having the tire machine ourselves and being able to change it all out. We still ended up bringing some to change there. So we went through like 40 tires between the two of us for what we brought, what we went through, and what we ended up changing when we came back on Sunday. And then Sunday, they were allowing tandems on the skid pad. So me and Josh got to get out for the first time. Had a lot of fun doing that, and then around noon we were like, okay, we're gonna go on the track. It's getting quiet. I felt like I was ready for it. I was really nervous, but I was confident in my driving ability. So we got ready to go out there. We went out as a 3-car, tandem together kind of thing. We didn't tandem, we spaced ourselves out, but we went out all together. So it was Josh and then me and then Dana behind. I got out there and I actually started I linked the first couple corners. I was feeling good, started to relax a little bit. Going into the first corner on the second lap, I initiated and the car got really greasy and I slid off and I bottomed out hard. And then on the second corner or so, I could hear engines coming up. I was in the middle of trying to initiate and I had no control. I'm sliding off. I'm trying to get out of the way. I hear all these cars coming. And there was a 3-car tandy behind me. I actually got a really cool shot of it, even though I was terrified. Still a cool shot. But after that, I'm like, I need to get off the track. My nerves are shot. The car doesn't feel right. I got off. I gave myself time to relax. I actually hopped in the car with Josh. We went and did 2 laps on the track, and he ended up bottoming out hard. I did say in my last video I was gonna redo the rad. I haven't done the rad, so now that I'm like off. I'm taking a look at my car. We have the new rad over here. This is the rad that we were waiting on, that we were gonna put in the car for this event, but we didn't get it in time. So we ended up just rigging this guy up with some JB Weld and zip ties, pinning the plug in and with a screw and everything. Held together great. I only overheated once on Saturday, and it wasn't until the afternoon on Sunday that I overheated, but I mean, we were going hard all weekend. I was surprised it didn't overheat more. We're back in the garage now. I've been able to go over my car. You know, I started getting into tearing off the front end because, you know, I wanted to put this new rad in. I needed to once over it because I bottomed out. I took the front end off, I took the rad off, and I started to realize that there was a lot more things broken with my car than I originally thought. All of this. So I took the rad off and I started cleaning up the car because this engine's been covered in grease and grit and gross shit, and it's always leaking stuff. As I'm cleaning this up, I notice, hey, my water pump pulley is broken, just chewed right up. So I'm gonna replace that. I got a new one, and I figured while I'm replacing this, I'm gonna replace the water pump. And here's the old one. I wanted to replace it because the propellers on it are plastic, they have a tendency to break, and it's old and just covered in grime and grit. So new water pump, new pulley, okay. And I'm cleaning up the engine, I'm looking around, I notice that, hey, the engine mount is cracked in several spots and not even attached to the engine really. The corners are broken off, there's a bolt missing. Plus, the more I dived into it, taking the engine mounts off, I realized that the bushings that they're attached to were also broken. This is supposed to be one piece. This is the new part. As you can see, one piece. And these were just torn off. So on both sides, both engine mounts, the engine was just floating there. Not even attached to the car, which is hilarious because I don't think it broke when I bottomed out the car. This is a used car from Josh, who has bottomed out the shit of this thing all over the place on the track, multiple times, sent it into tires, sent it into walls of tires, and I've been driving it, and even afterwards, I took it on the track. I spent the next 3 hours on the skid pad doing tandems with Josh, and the car felt great. Drove great, no issues. So, the fact that it felt fine, it was like as if I was used to the engine being not attached to the car. But I think now I'm gonna fix it. I have all these new parts. I'm gonna get it in there, make sure the engine's actually attached, sitting where it should. As much as this car has been like, because I got this far into it, everything's torn off it, it actually gave me time to be like, hey, you know what, while I'm in here and everything's off this engine, I did have a set of Godspeed headers that I got off the E36 for free, pretty much, because I made my money back off that car, that I was never gonna put on this thing, because it would be a pain in the ass, and it's just sound, you know what I mean? It's not really performance. And I'm like, hey, now that we're in here, everything's off it, we're gonna take those off, we're gonna put those on, and now I can sell the cats, get my money back, and this car's gotten a lot of love. It'll feel a lot nicer after. I'm gonna get back out on the track at the next event. Even though I got a little shook up, obviously I see why there was a lot of reasons and a lot of things against me going out there, besides my own nerves. So I think, I was linking some of it, so I was happy with how I was actually driving when I was driving good. So I'll get out there next time. We're gonna try and get both cars out there again. But we're gonna see all that and more in the next video.